Hey, welcome to another edition of Young at Heart. I'm Ling Peterson with.
And stop laughing at me. I'm Al Jones.
No,
She's laughing at me.
No, I called myself Ling.
Keep going.
It's so cold today, I can't get my mouth to
All
work.
right. All right, keep going.
Oh, anyway,
Okay.
well, welcome again. We love having you here on the show, watching us. Not that you're here, but we are. Just another reminder, we have our monthly Focus on TV guide that's sent out to everybody out there. Gives you a month's worth of programming on what we've got going on Channel 41 and 46.
Right.
Great thing. Lots of coupons. And lots of coupons. Thank you for that. That was our little inner voice talking to us behind the camera there. We have a great show this morning.
Yes.
Yes, we do. And one of them is we're going to be talking about the Cadillac Through the Years presentation. That's going to be Sunday, and it's Findlay Cadillac that they're putting this on. It's going to be at Town Square in Las Vegas, which is a great place to go anyway.
Right.
And it's going to be out on the green belts and all the open areas, and over 65 Cadillacs and LaSalle's from the Las Vegas Club are going to be presented and set out there. There's going to be great entertainment, including moi.
Moi.
That's French for me.
Et moi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With Woody Woods, and we've got the great little. You remember Leah Dante?
Yes.
She's a great little singer.
Sing. Oh,
She's going to be doing the national anthem.
Great.
They're going to have Lowry Show organs will be there. All of these things are going on, contests, gift prices, blah, 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 all of this great stuff, and we'll be talking about it. There's 109 years of, I'm reading it, classic cars. Earlier I said that the Findlay Cadillac had been in business for 109 years. So now I'm down to having to look at, cue cards because I don't do well, I guess. No, just kidding. Actually, I'm still trying to figure this one out. Throughout the year show, presenting 109 years of Cadillac.
Artistic excellence.
Of Cadillac. Okay, thank you. There's a typo there.
It is a typo. We must change that.
It's going to be a great show. That's this Sunday, the 27th of March. It kicks off with Leah Dante singing the national anthem at 11. And Woody and I'll be there at 1 o'clock singing, or whenever we're presented, who knows.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, we've got a wonderful clip of Woody Woods and myself performance
that's going to
today.
be good.
We have Robert Pritton from SA Metals Company, and we were talking to Robert earlier
about
before
metals.
the show, and it's just fascinating.
It is.
Fascinating, so you'll want to stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Becca's here to do a little bit of yoga with us.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you know that, before I forget,
Goodness.
Amagosa Day is coming April the 16th.
Well, that's like almost less than a month away.
That's right.
Practically around the corner.
Yeah.
Jeez, Al, you think you'll remember that by April 16th?
I don't know. You know.
No, it'll be fun, and
It will be fun.
Have you ever gone to an Amagosa Day?
No, but I've been there. Not during that day.
During that day.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of things going on. Barbecue luncheons, walk, run, parade, a pancake breakfast.
Yeah, chili
and
cook-off.
we'll keep you informed about that too, as well as all the great stuff going on. What else have we got going on? Oh, the Nugget. The Nugget is celebrating its 10th anniversary.
That's right.
That's amazing. It's been 10 years already.
It doesn't seem like that.
It doesn't. In a lot of ways it does. In some ways it doesn't.
It does
but
not.
we'll have Rick on, and he'll be talking about all the fun prizes and things that they're going to be doing over at the Front Nugget.
That's true.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot of fun. And we were just there last week.
We were doing some things there.
Doing some great things there, like eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Cooking?
So that'll be on an upcoming show that we'll be showing you. What Chef Kendrick has got coming up for the spring and summer. Some great little dishes.
That sounds good.
So do you have any little,
Well, I do have a
facts
couple
and
little
fissions
thing there, you know.
You know what, hit me in the jaw.
What?
I just said fact or fishing.
How's
Thank
that?
you.
You
Yeah.
feel better now?
Yeah, I'm getting warmed up now, and now I can speak. Speak, wise one.
This was Speak, oh wise one. Here's what it says. The Miami Herald is read by people who are running another country, but need the baseball scores. I don't understand that. Does that, These are supposed to be little funny things?
Well, maybe if you read it from the top, the thought, some.
Can't start at the bottom.
You
Oh,
can't
I thought some of these were very appropriate, and you would probably agree with most, whether Republican or Democrat. Ooh, political.
well,
Political.
we don't have time anymore.
Oh,
So
okay.
just forget about it.
We'll do it next time.
We've
Sorry.
got this conscience speaking to us behind us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show, folks. My first guest is Robert Aristovich. Did I say that
Correct.
All
Right on the money. There
right.
you go. Right on the money.
And you're from?
Precious metals, DNA precious metals recovery on Highway 372.
Oh, here in Pahrump.
Yep, here in Pahrump.
Okay. Tell us a little something about those precious metals here and what's going on here with those.
Well, the mining industry fell off when Clinton was president, so a lot of the mining companies folded up. And the people from Canada that's backing me right now, we're in a situation of where the price of metal is going up so quick and so fast that they're actually down here to try to buy these mines up, and or the people that own the mines, get them active so that we can lease them from them so we can put the metals back into the market. So,
Do we have quite a few mines here in Nevada, per se?
oh yes, absolutely. You know, the mining industry in Nevada and California are the greatest mining areas as far as precious metals anywhere in the United States. So all the big mines were what they call the stuff you can see, gold, nuggets. You find them in creeks, and then you have flyer gold, and the real gold is when in what they call nano gold. That's why the company's called DNA. It's diversified nano analyzing. We can find gold that you'll never be able to see without a microscope.
Oh.
Okay, so that's what we specialize in. And
So if I wanted to go and hunt for gold, I could, but there would be a problem because, like you say, it is so small, I wouldn't know exactly what to look for. right?
Exactly, exactly. And back in the old days, the miners looked, they said, if you can't see it, it's not worth messing with. So if they couldn't get it out of the dirt, they threw it in a pile
Wow.
for what we call tellings now. And
Whoa.
a lot of gold in the tellings.
Wow.
So other minerals that go with gold, though, unfortunately are hazardous to the environment. Arsenic, lead, antimony. You had a big problem up in Fallon, Nevada, years ago up there with the arsenic and lead levels in the water from the mining up there.
Oh.
So we were focusing on trying to go green, get rid of it, clean it up, take care of it. So my company looks at all minerals and metals that are involved with the products, not only just the gold. We're in it to do a environmental cleanup on these mill sites that are sitting out there from the 1800s. All this stuff gets rained on, and as it gets rained on, it forms a leach, a natural leach, from the sulfides from the rainwater, like acid rain. That washes everything down into the water table, and that's what's causing all our problems in the United States.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
just here, it's all over the place.
Everywhere. Chromium-6, excuse me, chromium-6 is one of the biggest problems because chromium-6 is a natural found metal that's causing cancer in all the water systems, Nevada, California. Now it's even in bigger states all over the place because the underground water sources are all connected. So, you know, we're focusing on trying to make sure that these metals or minerals that nobody want to mess with are cleaned up or recycled for the environment. Because if we don't do something, people are going to die and keep on dying. So that's what the company's all about.
So what you're saying is that this can be cleaned up.
Absolutely.
You have a process that will make that happen.
Yes, yes. And it's not really anything more different than other mining operations. It's just that it's more fine-tuned. We use, for example, I use food preservatives for a pre-treat that allows the sulfurs and other metals to be neutralized in a water solution with regular food process. And then on the actual refining of the metal, we use animal urines, thiourea, urea, and they use that in medication today. They use it in a lotion. So, you know, it's pharmaceutical grade food and minerals that we're using that are not harmful to the environment. We don't use cyanide, we don't use mercury, we use any toxic chemicals at all in the actual processing of these ores.
But this is what used to happen before. They used those kinds of chemicals where they had a problem with the
Oh,
environment.
absolutely. And a lot of the people that are still under the impression that that's the technology that we're using today, and it's not. You're not allowed to use a lot of this stuff. It's against the law to use certain types of chemicals and metals. Mining companies still do it, but it's because they fall into categories of, well, it's okay if you were doing it before, what they call the grandfather clause. Well, we don't try to avoid that issue. We try to deal with it and make sure that it's taken care of properly before we do any hazardous chemicals. We always check the dirt before it comes in. We always make sure if it has a radioactive level to it. And stuff like that will never see perump.
Wow.
Okay?
Before I show you the metals, I'm going to ask you a little something about the ones that you brought here,
Oh, okay.
the rocks that you brought, and the pictures that you brought also, so that people get a general idea about what it looks like, what gold looks like in some of the rock forms, you know.
Well, all the samples I brought you today,
Apples, I like that.
okay, are from the state of Nevada. Okay? These are actual mines that I've worked on over the last 30 years.
Wow.
Okay? I've been in the mining business in Nevada since 1983. So,
Long time.
yes. Okay, the first rock we have, this here is called the salmon quartz. This comes from the Round Mountain area in northern Nevada. The color of the rock, the actual base is like a white quartz. But the reason that it's red, you can see little white streams in it
Right.
in the area. Well, this thing is so saturated with metals that when it was formed, it took a long time to cool down. And as it cooled down, that's what caused it to turn red. The cooling of it. The other metals in this rock, you feel the weight of it, how heavy it is.
Whoa, that is heavy.
Yes. Well, most of the gold is in those little white lines. You can actually see it right there.
Oh, I do see something shiny in there.
Right here in the center, okay? And this product is from drilling mud, is what the common stuff that that they make from the product that they mine is drilling mud. But the quartz that's in mixed with it, that's frozen, actually has the gold. That's the gold ore body. Then, let me reach over here. This is the one that makes everybody happy. This is the actual gold rock here.
Ooh.
Okay, you can see it's called chalcopyrite or fool's gold. Okay, the reason they call it fool's gold is because people just think it's pyrite, doesn't think it's worth anything. But this has the flour micron gold in it. And you will find nuggets in this stuff, but very far and very few limited nuggets in this type of ore body. Along with this, when this rock was being made, this rock here was on the other side of it. This is called galena. Okay?
It looks like silver.
Yeah, it is. It's silver, lead, and gold, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, vanadium, all mixed together. And when you process this stuff, you have to watch it because once you put it into any type of solution, the arsenic is your poison. So you have to control the arsenic and the other metals in it. This here is called a peacock ore. If you can see the purple color to it, okay, that's the actual ore body mixture there, where gold and magnesium are mixed together with it, along with iron byproducts. This come out of central Nevada. This stuff here that I showed you before come out of anywhere in Nevada. There's about 15 or 20 different mines like this all up and down Nevada in the ore body sections. This one here, okay, this part of the rock is leverite. Leverite is a rock, if you find the leverite where you found it, okay?
Leave it right.
Leave it right there. But on this here, you see the white part, okay? This white part is rare earths. Rare earths is formed when you have a leverite rock here and a leverite rock on this side. There's two different rocks. And then another ore comes through it, and it creates a fracture. That's why this is thin.
Oh, I see.
Okay? And when it melts both sides of the rocks, it forms 3 different ore bodies into one that calls it rare earth. That's how rare earths are formed. This here is volcanic. If you're going up towards Reno, and you go past, get on the other side of Tonopah, and if you look off to the right-hand side, you'll see a big thing that looks like a volcano that's all tore apart, okay? This here is part of that rock. This is volcanic ash, okay? The volcanic ash, you can see the contact of it, where this stuff is, and that's where your vaporous gold is. That's gold that's been vaporized, and it got froze in the lava. So it's not really gold yet. It's a gaseous part of it. When we grind this up, we keep it ground up in a closed container. The food preservative lets it come back together again.
Wow.
Okay? And then you have your DNA, diversified nano-analyzing of the actual DNA of the ore. So,
You want to show the pictures? You have some pictures now, I think. You brought some pictures, those pictures here to show.
excuse me.
About that. Now, what are we looking at here?
What you're saying is the actual food preservative is in the 2 tanks to your left. Okay? On the right hand, those tanks there is what the solution's put into once it's been processed through with the ore. So when we separate the water from the dirt, the water goes back into those tanks to be refined, to take out the other metals, okay? Those are the actual tanks that we use for processing the concentrates, where we take thyrine and urea 500-pound samples and process them for approximately 24 hours. Okay, that's the scrubber that we have. That's a high-tech, it was built, but it's one of the best scrubbers ever built. When we have our furnaces on, you have gases coming out of it. All these metals, could be lead, could be arsenic, could be anything. It all goes through, and this is a sealed lab that we have where we do all the fire assaying and chemical analyzing it. All our chemicals are locked in that box there. That's the actual crusher where the dirt goes in. And if you look just off the left-hand side, you'll see a big wheel in the center of the picture. That's where we separate the water, the ore, and the gold. And on the lower left-hand side is the tank where we separate the water from the sludge and the mud and put the water back into the other tanks. That's the ore it takes up. We have 2 crushers, a big one, a smaller pulverizer one that actually do the dirt separation. It takes it from this rock that we had that you showed, any size rock, at 4 inches down to 400 mesh. And that's our emergency, shows our electricals all up to code. And there's a light system that you can't talk while you're running the crushers because we all wear ear muffs and protective gear. But we have a light system with a horn system that if we have an emergency shutdown, we cut those 3 switches, it shuts down the entire plant.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is there a telephone number that anyone can call for further information before we run out of time?
Oh, yeah, it's 751-2328.
751-2328.
Yes.
You know, we're going to have you come back because this is so interesting. You know, I never knew that this existed like this, and there's a few more questions I'm going to want to ask you. So.
I'll be glad to come back. I'd be happy to come back.
So I'm going to have you come back.
All right,
Listen,
thank you.
I want to thank you again for coming and showing us something about gold mining because I need more gold. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back.
All right.
Welcome back to Young at Heart. I'm Peterson along with Becca.
Namaste.
Oh, my hand is so cold, isn't it? And of course we've got Al over here. So today Becca is here with us to talk about yoga and the benefits with your health, your well-being, and all that good stuff. Correct?
And women who are going through menopause.
Oh
how
my
it can
gosh.
help as well.
Hallelujah. So yeah, I was just saying this weekend, I just had, it was just like waves, wave over wave for some reason, more so than other times of the month. And it's like, okay, my husband's like, can't you just take a pill and get on with it? I'm like, that's such a man, to say that about what we go through as women during the change of life,
Sometimes hot flashes are welcomed, like right now when it's kind of chilly.
Yes, it's kind of a chilly day today, and I kept saying right before we came on, it's like, please, this is the time now. This is the time. Not at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to sleep.
Oh, that's a horrible feeling.
Oh, it is.
And I know that me battling the cancer situation, the chemotherapy threw me into menopause. So fortunately, I didn't have to suffer a lot of the effects that women do.
Right.
However, with the benefits of yoga, the breathing helps regulate all the hot flashes and the night sweats and the hormone imbalances naturally. And that's inhalations, exhalations through the nose, which we've talked about on several segments.
Did you say sexhalation?
Did I say that?
Inhalation and sexhalation?
I don't know about you two, you know.
Maybe you need to sit down.
Yeah.
No, I find this fascinating for all the women that are going through this, that breathing can stop. It can stop or regulate, the hot flashes are one thing, but that night sweat, when you just wake up and you're so totally drenched.
Yes.
That's annoying because you can't, it's like you have to change the sheets almost sometimes.
Yeah, almost every day sometimes.
Or change your top, and then you don't get a good night's sleep because then you're up, and then you're freezing, then you're hot, then you're cold,
One of the best things you can do before you go to bed is you sit on the bed, sitting on your butt with your legs are straight, and you start the breathing process. Inhalations, exhalations through the nose.
You got it?
Internally heating the body. This oxygenates and creates warmth. That will help alleviate or at least lower the symptoms of the hot flashes and night sweats.
Wow, amazing. That's and so to do that, it's just a deep inhalation through the nose, and
Inhalation, exhalation, yeah.
then out through the mouth.
Out through the nose as well.
So the mouth is closed the whole
Exactly.
time.
And it creates a raspy sound in the throat, kind of like a Darth Vader sound. So you'll scare your partner. Okay, Al.
Trying to help you guys. Hey, come on.
Okay, not sex breathing.
That wasn't
That's
sex
sexhalation.
breathing.
Sexhalation. We're
Was
talking
not.
exhalation.
That was exhalation. That's what the only way I knew how to do it.
Oh, you know, it's so funny because we don't have any censor on this show, so I hope the kids have left the room. No, we're not talking anything that we don't all know about. Lost control. Anyway, so the breathing is the most important. Are there other things that you can be doing
Yes.
as well?
Aside from the breathing, soy products.
Soy.
Increase your soy products. That will help with the hormone balance. You don't have to take the hormones on the market.
I really don't want to. If it's homeopathic or something, that's one thing, because I've heard about the
patches.
or the cream.
Yeah.
No, do they actually work?
It does on some people. I think it's more individual. I know that my mother's going to kill me for this one, but when she was going through menopause, she did the hormones. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to go anywhere near her for months.
Oh, really?
And when I finally
Are you
got her
talking
to
about the
eliminate,
homeopathic stuff?
No,
or just the pills?
the doctor
Oh, okay.
ordered pills and stuff, which is not a bad thing. Like I said, it's good for some people. But once I got her on more soy and better diet, she was fine.
Oh gosh, okay. So women out there per rump, we've got solutions where you don't have to take those chemically enhanced things to...
And men, please be patient with your women.
And please
so
be
if I
patient
have-
with us.
So if I have girlfriends like that, this is what I tell them to do, right?
Breathe,
Feed 'em some
darling.
tofu.
Breathe, darling, breathe.
Al, you make them a nice tofu dinner, and then you have some
Tofu. Oh, yeah, I've had tofu. Tofu's good.
exhalations.
Yeah. Exhalation.
She said it, I didn't.
She said exhalation.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
did.
she didn't say the
I
other
know
thing.
where your
Come on.
mind was.
It was not.
So, how about exercise, like the yoga? Anything there that can help alleviate, or is it just mainly the breathing? On that?
Breathing is a major part, but any form of exercise is good for you. You can incorporate gym, exercise, treadmills, ellipticals, bicycles with yoga. There's nothing wrong with that. But those all elevate the heart rate and do burn calories and get you in shape, which is good. But yoga is a true form for mind, body, spirit.
Right.
It is the only form of exercise out there that will completely relax you and balance you.
And that there, I think, in itself is going to help you when you're going through these physical
changes that you're trying to.
And men go through changes as well.
Oh, I'm sure they
There
do.
is male
But you know
menopause.
what they do? They
We
go out
do?
and buy a Cadillac, or they trade in some
calm
kind of
me
younger
down.
model. You
Yeah.
know.
They compensate or overcompensate.
Oh, overcompensate.
There are phallic symbols, yes, we know
Yeah.
that, but
Younger model.
She said that one too. I didn't.
Younger model.
We do want to also talk about, okay, we need to keep him in shape. We're talking about
Yes.
keeping in shape through yoga and the importance of stretching. And
exactly, and there's a big myth. A lot of people say, "Oh, yoga's just stretching." It's not just stretching. It's not just putting your head behind your leg behind your head. It's not like that either.
sorry. All right, Al.
But it can help
Calm
with
it.
your
Calmate.
normal drive.
Yes.
It can increase your drive. There are certain positions that will.
Yes, help you.
Hello, Al, wake up.
Yes.
Why don't we have Al demonstrate one of those?
Would you like to
see-
demonstrate
Oh,
one?
yes, yes.
Sure. Okay.
yes.
Now get down on the.
Come on, I'll try.
Spread your legs slightly. Careful, Al. Take your hands behind your back. Grab your forearms or your elbows.
I have them.
Reach your buttocks to the back wall and reach your crown to
Do you
the
have
front
one?
wall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got a
cute
little one.
buttocks.
Relax the muscles around your
Oh
knees.
my goodness.
Where's your head supposed to be
I
at this point?
look
Downward. So the crown is
Looking
forward,
at
the
my
buttocks are
bald
down.
head is what you're doing.
If
No, we're not.
you can hold this for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute.
Wow.
What does this do?
This helps balance your natural hormones and increase your drive.
I'm going to try this. at
So
home.
you mean if I walk around like this all day, I'll be increased?
All right, come up.
Okay, slowly.
Slowly, please. It's all about
No,
slow.
we are taking you serious, and this is a very serious subject, and it's a great way to keep healthy, but we like to have fun with, because Becca knows how to have fun with us, right? So just remember, it's the slow.
It's very slow.
I'm going to try this at home, though. Seriously.
What else can help?
And she's telling us to cut off the phone.
Turn off the phone.
You know, so that was our lovely producer's phone, by the way. She's always telling us, make sure you turn off your phones. No, that's okay. It's all about the show. So what else, Becca?
One of the things I want to emphasize, a lot of people think that drinking tons of water is good for you. You can do more damage to the body by over drinking water than you can under drinking water.
You can?
You eliminate all the natural nutrients and vitamins in the body by drinking too much water. You're flushing it too quickly, and it also creates severe headaches.
Question about that water thing.
Wow.
Seriously. They were saying that you're supposed to drink 8 glasses of water. I can't drink 8 glasses of water.
It depends on the
a day.
body, though, too.
I think it has to. I think it's good because you do want to flush out impurities.
Yes.
Number one, you do want to stay hydrated.
Yes.
But so, is there a rule of thumb?
If you're exercising more and sweating more, of course you need to replenish the body with electrolytes and water. But if you're just sitting around and you're not exercising as much and you continuously drink and drink and drink the water, you're hurting yourself.
Oh wow,
But
that's
here-
amazing.
But here's my problem. That when I drink,
Drink more wine.
please.
One glass, please.
One glass.
Good for the heart.
But if I drink maybe a couple of glasses of water, I feel it going around in my stomach and do this, and it just look like it's not going down fast enough. No, the water. What do you?
More exercise, Al. You need to sweat more.
Al, what's not going down fast enough?
The water.
It's sitting there and rumbling.
It's sitting
So what
down
are you
here in
saying?
the. It's sitting here in the stomach or something.
Well, you gotta give it
You ever heard
time.
about it?
Well, you
What
have
are you
to
trying
let
to drink it all at
pass.
one time?
If it's not passing,
That's
then
what I mean.
your body needs it.
And the thing is,
But
when you
not
try,
uncomfortably.
Yeah, just take one glass at a time. Don't drink all.
I don't drink it
42
fast, but I
ounces
hear
at
it
one
going,
time.
you know.
Of course.
I see people around town walking around with these huge,
Yes.
huge bottles of water,
Not too
and
good.
not that
Too
much.
much. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Don't
Yeah.
chug it,
Right.
sip it.
I've now learned some new stuff.
Yeah, and chugging will do that.
chug it.
No, and I'm just saying, if some
It's
people
air
think they have to
Yeah.
drink a glass of water down real fast, you do feel it just sitting there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you've got some great ideas here, and
I'm gonna try those.
So with the
Really.
yoga, once again, the Yoga Lattes is sponsored by Anytime Fitness,
Right.
and that's Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. at Donna's Dance Studio, as well as Saturdays at 10 a.m. at Donna's Dance Studio.
and Donna's Dance Studio is located at 160 at the Provenza Center.
Yes, 101 Frontage Road.
Yeah.
And you
Telephone
can
number?
call me for schedule information, 513-7277, or you can email me.
Okay, that would be great because, just talking about, and of course we have fun with Becca and all, but you got some great ideas, they're just what all yoga does for the body, how it can strengthen your needs or your abilities or whatever.
And you can have couples yoga as well.
Ooh, couples yoga, there's a good idea for
I gotta
you.
find me a girlfriend first.
Well, maybe you'll meet one if you go down to Donna's dance studio. You never know who might be there.
Come on down to a class and I'll demonstrate couples yoga with you.
There you go.
Okay.
Thank you, Becca, for being back on the show and being a good sport.
Oh, thank you. It's always fun.
See y'all later.
Bye. Namaste.
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 And welcome to Young at Heart. We're here with Rick from the Pahrump Nugget. And it's always a pleasure to come out and see you and find out what is going on out here. We always have a tendency to come out and great food when we're with Chef Kendrick or Bill. And so now it's your turn to shine.
Well, it's March, which
It's
means
March.
it's our 10th anniversary. Pahrump Nugget being in the Great Valley of Pahrump. We
That was
got a-
amazing when you said earlier that it was the 10th anniversary. You're thinking, my gosh, these first 10 years have just flown.
Well, it's been 6 months for me, but everybody I talk to here, we have many of our team members who are celebrating their 10 years. They all say to me, "Wow, it just seems like yesterday."
I know. Just watching it. Remember when we were
Yeah.
watching it being constructed, going, another casino. That means we must be growing in our valley, and good things are coming.
Yep, good things this month. Celebration of the 10th anniversary. On the 26th, we have cash drawings from around 4:45 all the way up till past 9 o'clock. And then our last drawing of the evening is a $5,000 drawing.
Wow. And that's the actual anniversary.
That's the
date?
anniversary, the
Okay.
26th.
Okay.
And then on the 31st, first on the 27th, which is a Sunday, to celebrate the anniversary, we're going to have free bowling.
Oh, how fun is
So
that?
come on out and bowl for free on Sunday. It's typically a family day. We wanted to do something special for the families. So Sunday's free bowling day. And then on the 31st, in celebration of the 10th anniversary, we're giving away a 2010 Kia Optima.
I saw that outside. That's a nice looking car.
Nice looking car.
So for the car, is that it's an actual drawing, or you have to play the slots?
It's a play-based drawing.
Oh, okay. All right.
We are in the casino business, and
Absolutely.
we like taking care of our players.
That was kind of a stupid question, wasn't it?
You know, sometimes we forget what business we're in.
I know.
And then some other exciting things coming up. Ladies' Night has turned into something that people really look forward to.
I've been to one, and I missed this last one.
And that was Mardi Gras.
I know.
And I have a little bit of New Orleans in me, so Mardi Gras was a special one. But the next one is, I think it's Wednesday, April 6th, is Urban Cowgirl.
Yay.
So put on the cowboy boots. I'm sure Dina will have some surprises.
Yep, I don't
Dina
think that'll
runs
be a
all that,
problem.
and it's always a fun night for us.
It is. Like I said, I went to the one where it was, gosh, like the one before Mardi Gras. What was the theme? Red.
Oh,
Red.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Lady in Red.
And I tell you, I had so much fun that evening, and Dina just does a great job. And I think the candy bar went over well that night too.
Oh yeah. We try to vary our entertainment. We believe this is the entertainment center of Pahrump, and it's a challenge to make sure that we're always trying to do something different. We recognize that once in a while it may not be what you like, but that comes around. We try to keep as many people happy as possible, and it's always good to have a little bit of variety between country western, some rock, some ladies' night.
Absolutely.
I keep pushing for classical, but Jeff, my marketing director and assistant general manager, says, "Rick, you're crazy. I'm a classical guy myself."
I like classical music. Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
No, should be an evening, like evening of pops or something for our viewers that are the over 60 mark.
You could do it as a classical masquerade.
Yeah, but you know what? We got to keep
Classical
it away.
masquerade, Rick said.
Classical what?
Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Now, see, that might be something that might draw people. I mean, it might be a special thing down the line. Who knows?
Down the line.
So, what else is going on in after the March Madness?
After the March meal, we have March Madness tournament, basketball tournament, and if you hadn't noticed, over in the stage bar, we put in the big screen TV, so we'll be showing March Madness there.
When does that start?
Starts this weekend.
Okay, well, let's see.
Go UNLV.
It'll be past this showing.
Maybe.
So good luck, UNLV, maybe. We don't know.
Right.
We never know when we're showing this segment.
You know, we have our Tuesday blackjack tournaments in the evening, our Thursday crap tournaments.
Okay.
You know, we continue with our mystery multipliers for customers in the slot machines.
When you say mystery multipliers, mystery, is that where, is that random?
Well, what happens is a customer comes in and they get to pick, and it's a mystery what they pick. It can be anywhere from 2 times their points up to 10 times their points.
So having a points card here is very.
You know, I would tell you, having the points card, I don't care what casino you play in, it's to the customer's advantage to use that player's card.
Kind of like frequent flyer miles.
It's like frequent flyer miles. And the casino wants to know how much you play, and based upon how much you play, you receive the rewards. And I'll tell you, in my history, every so often you run across that customer who says, I don't use a card. And then they want all the rewards. Well, that's real difficult for us to do. We like to measure.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Al Jones, it says.
I know my husband has one too.
You know, that's how we measure, you know, what customers play, and
Is that
so
the
we
right
can
one?
reward them accordingly. We never want to under-reward, and at the same time, from a business purpose, we don't want to over-reward. The best way to do it is to measure it accurately, just like
When they say
an
they don't
airline
want a
card.
card, I mean, how difficult is it to have a card, or they don't want to be like,
You know, some people are just superstitious.
oh, okay, because it's not
I think
hard.
that's
You
the
just get a
biggest
card,
reason.
right?
You go up to the Players Club, any casino, any Players Club.
That's right. Now, the other thing there, you also, quiet as it's kept, or it may not be kept quiet, we have customers that come not only from Pahrump, but come from other areas.
Yes, we spend, you know, we have a hotel here, 69 rooms, and we put a great deal of effort into bringing customers from outside of Pahrump. We team well with Mountain Falls.
Yes.
We team well with
Spring Mountain
Mountain Racetrack.
Yes.
And our goal is to supplement our business with customers outside Pahrump. We recently did some advertising in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I caught that. It was really good.
And
yeah.
you know, our goal is to keep our casino busy 12 months out of the year, regardless of the weather, regardless of the heat, regardless of the cold, and to take advantage of the many things we have here at the Pahrump Nightclub.
Where everybody knows their name.
Oh, well, yeah, everybody does know. I would like to see a movie theater come out here.
You know, I have to talk to the big guy about that.
I do not think that, well, there's a question. Couldn't the town support a movie theater at this time of
You know,
need, or is that difficult to?
You know, I would think, like any business, it comes down to the economics.
Right,
And you know, we all know what's happening out there in the economy, not just locally, not just countywide, statewide.
but you see,
gas
that would
prices.
be entertainment, cheap entertainment.
The challenge is how do you build it in a way that makes financial sense,
Yeah.
and that's the challenge.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just
I
one
can
of
tell
my,
you,
it's on my wish list.
it's on the back burner. It isn't off the burner, but you know, the economy's got to be right to make an expansion like that.
Absolutely. Now, had it been in place a couple of years ago, then it would have been a problem.
You know, once it's
One
built,
more
it's
thing.
built.
It's built.
That's right, it's
You
there.
know, one more thing, you know, come see a movie, get 10 points on the slot machine, or come use the slot machine, or something like that.
Or the table.
Yeah, play the table, watch a movie, like just get it.
One thing before the time runs out, notice that one day a week that there is teaching of some of the games, as far as card games.
No, we have tournaments, but I can tell you, any of the dealers and the game supervisors would gladly teach you the games.
Oh, wow, that's
Just-
good to
they'll-
know.
you know,
So
just
that's
go up
not
and talk
frowned
to 'em.
upon, not
No,
from
not-
your standpoint of view, but from those that monitor gambling.
No, it's we encourage people to ask the team members how to play the game. I think that's really important. If you're going to put your money on the line, that you know what you're doing.
Absolutely. I mean, because, you know, I heard that comment before, like, I can't believe that person was sitting there playing next to me and they ruined my cards because they didn't know what they were doing. And so they go,
upset. And it's like,
Yeah,
okay,
that happens sometimes.
absolutely. But you know what? Everybody, you got to come down to the Prep Nugget. It's one of the finest places to come to. And the phone number here
Is
is
751-6500 and is located at Highway 372 and Highway 160.
yes, and we always have so much fun when we come out
do.
here, and it's because of people like Rick and Dina
That's
and
right.
the chefs.
And the food.
And well, yeah, that's the
The
chefs.
And the
just
money.
and everything. It's wonderful. Thank you again, Rick.
Thank
See
you very
ya.
much, and look forward to seeing all of you.
We'll be right back. Well, I hope you had as much fun as we did on today's show.
We always do.
It was very informative and at times comical, but you know, that's just the way the ball bounces.
The bowl.
The bowl bounces too. We just want to remind you again, come out and see us Sunday at Finley Cadillac Through the Years at Town Square, and that's right off of the 215 and Las Vegas Boulevard.
In Henderson.
No, not in Henderson.
Not in Henderson.
No,
is it?
you'll see it when you go down the 215. You'll see the Rave movie theater
I
off
gotcha.
to your left.
Yeah.
That's where Town Square is.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So we'd love for you to come out. It does start at 10 through 5. Woody and I'll be appearing around 1 o'clock, so it'll be fun. Just come on out and see all the different cars. Next week we got a great show. Mike Feeney from Maverick Oil Company will be here. Sheriff DeMayo will be here talking about a very serious subject about texting and driving and drinking.
Right.
And that's even bad when you do all three together at one time. My
Yuck.
goodness gracious. So we're going to be talking about that. We have Sis. Is that?
No.
I can't read your writing, Pat.
Lori Wall.
Lori Wall. And that, oh, for Relay for Life. Lori will be back here again. For the
Nugget cooking.
okay, so forget the thing that says like SIS on it. That's just, you're calling me your sister. Hi, sis. No,
Nugget cooking.
well, say it.
Sing it, nugget cooking.
Nugget cooking next week, and that we were telling you about Chef Kendrick has some great spring summer ideas for your cooking. So please be with us next week. We love you. See you next week.